He stands around coverages all year to the tune of 1,400 receiving yards so far. It's the Riverhawks and the Texans on Monday night. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Since week 12 of the NFL season, we're underway on EA Sports. Here at the opening kickoff start at the 25. So out the Texans are on their own drive. And a look here now at the fourth-year quarterback. I love just about everything about him. His game, his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. He did interception last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to get better.
Back out there to send this away. And no thought to bring the short. And they'll take the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for the second drive of the ball game. guys definitely looking for a better showing in their last appearance. They couldn't even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles, and see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in their territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to put it in, you change the field position, right? You put the field a little bit. If they didn't get that done, this time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you're an offensive quarterback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
On 3rd down, here's Corral. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And down he goes, but he takes it out to the 40. And 17 on the pickup there. The Texans also get 7 yards.
You can't really see it, but that play is frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They're covering everyone else, and they're getting to the running back out of the backfield. And he picks up a back-breaking first down.
And they get 2 after a gain of 6 to 36. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 10 carries, 111 for yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they run the ball, Boston's team has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a ball game big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive level really insane.
And every block time just shy of 40.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. They want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you actually know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
They'll get this down to the 38.
Get crazy to the defense for stringing that play out. And you get no cutback in there. You know he's trying to start through. No place for him to go. A nice job there. Only getting off the 3-yard gain.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A pickup of 11 and the Texans first down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up, because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. but really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Allen now on first down. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Allen. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Allen now looks to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Allen to throw once more. And it's caught. Touchdown. Alec Pierce with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Riverhogs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Patterson back out there to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Texans football to start quarter 2. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got Pierce. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And again, it's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? this could cost them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They run it again with Chubb. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. They set up the screen to Chubb. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. I think you'd have to say Nick Chubb, pound for pound, one of the most powerful runners in the NFL. He proved it there. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Corral with it on 1st down. Caught left side by Mechie. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They go up the middle with Chubb, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. On 3rd down, Corral. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That's a cornerback in for the sack, Tre'Davious White. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Portland's offense now about set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
From the gun, it's Allen. That one finds Pierce right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Allen. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
After the sack on 1st down, Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox with career touchdown over 70, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Corral.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Kaiir Elam makes a pick.
There he goes left side. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to...
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Alec Pierce.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Riverhawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Texans offense set to regain possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Corral. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
On first down, it's Corral.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Corral looking to pass, 2nd down.
His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and they will remain well behind.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up in great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen.
That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On first down, Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Allen again. He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox as the first half is winding down. And the Riverhawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll send you eastward to our past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in.
Yeah, Pierce has it knocked loose. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got it out for you to hop.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Corral here, working from the gun. Drops it off for Chubb. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Devin Duvernay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Allen now on first down. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Corral looking to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Corral here working from the gun. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, they got the turnover, and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately, in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
Holding, proceeding.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Allen going to throw. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Allen. Delivers another one to Pierce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And meanwhile, Allen's throw caught by Pierce. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Alec Pierce. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Riverhogs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's toppled the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm. Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Meanwhile, Corral's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants him to finish this one out.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Corral. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 3rd and long, Corral. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Corral. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. He's got room past the 30, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? first down. It's Corral.
And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Corral. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Corral. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Corral. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Corral. And oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Corral here, working from the gun. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Gets around him. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Corral looking to pass, 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point safely through. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On first down, Allen to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Riverhogs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Corral's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. Look at the big man rumble, finding room at midfield. Touchdown, Houston. O.J. Howard, 75 yards. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Point after try forthcoming. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score,
touchdown! Alec Pierce, 28 yards. And the Riverhawks are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Corral. Repeated the last play, going to Mechie here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Corral. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Corral yet again going to throw it. Quick slant complete to Howard. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Corral. That'll be caught. It's the tight end Howard. Touchdown, Houston. O.J. Howard with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Portland's offense now about set to take over. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So Allen's going to look to throw. Delivers another one to Pierce. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And again, it's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a fun one today. If you
when I'm in my zone and get it going